I am going to also give you guys a coffee cup reading today from my reading widget, but I want to first show you my coffee cup book. This is a PDF, but also a flipbook feature on a password protected site. So you get both the flipbook feature and the ebook. And also, when you get this book, you get to see the symbols that appeared in my cup. These are real symbols that all showed up in a period of about 2 to 3 years. And hopefully it will inspire you to start looking in your cup, getting these messages as well, because the more you start noticing them, the more they start appearing for you guys. And it's a really good way of connecting to spirit, to the creator of all that is. Okay guys? So, meditate on 1, 2 or 3. And I'm going to get started on your reading. Okay, so for number 1, I'm just going to start the screen recording. Okay, so I'm going to pick a card for you. Oh, camel. This is one of my favorite symbols. I love camel. Camel in your coffee cup is a symbol of honor and strength. Camels are one of the most endurant animals that exist, and they are also intelligent and friendly. Camels are a symbol of having high emotional intelligence. Camels are resourceful and useful in travel and exploring a vast new land. You might be exploring your nomadic way. So also look up what camel means in, like, what is the spirit animal meaning, because there might be something very specific for what you're doing right now, but this is such a powerful symbol. You can see someone riding a camel, almost looks like they're riding in the sunset even, or maybe it's the sunrise. So this is a very powerful message that you're very supported now in your journey. I'm going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards. I'm going to give you a message from this deck. Heal Yourself reading card. I haven't used this for a long time, but it's a pretty powerful deck. So you're being supported in helping you let go, and also soulmate as well. So you're most likely being guided in regards to a divine soulmate connection. So maybe you need to let go of what you thought it should be, what it can be, what you want it to be. I also want to pull from I made these major arcana stones ages ago, and I haven't really been using them. I want to pull from it as well. Show us the soulmate. Okay, show us what does that mean. So this symbol here is actually the strength tarot card. So it means that someone in your life, your soulmate is going to be your rock. So if you're not with your soulmate, you will know, because your soulmate is your rock. So this is someone who will make your life better, someone you can trust, and someone you can, you know, you will always come together. Like, you are rock solid basically. So even if you've had hardships, if this is your soulmate, this soulmate will be there for you no matter what. And in letting go, we're actually getting temperance. And this temperance card, I think, is connected to camel, because it has to do with travel. It has to do with going somewhere far away, being resourceful. It can be like even higher learning, but it's letting go really of emotional baggage, to travel light. That, I feel like that's what it means. So Sagittarius energy, very much connected to the camel, I feel. So this connects you back to camel spirit again. The camel spirit will help you letting go. If you've been unfairly treated, it will lead you to where you need to go to have a new beginning in your life. Okay, what new beginning will they get created? Where do they need to be? Also, this, I think, is a Tower card. Yeah, so something was shattered in your life, and it could have been very destructive, And now that you see it, you see that eye there, you can't unsee it, and it changes how you're gonna you're gonna have to basically reorganize your life. Okay, show us, creator. High priestess, yeah. So for a lot of you, you're gonna become readers, you're gonna become writers, you're gonna work. Some of you will take higher education and become lecturers, so you're gonna have some higher degree. You're gonna go to university, or you're going to be professors, like you're going to be some kind of high priestess of knowledge. But for some of you, that means also readers as well. Some of you could become psychic readers, intuitive readers. So you've seen something that really changed and shifted your whole worldview, most likely. Okay. Yeah, something unexpected, just the cat's out of the bag, that kind of thing. So you were going in one direction, but I feel like you were blocked, and something happened, and something very unexpected happened here, and that just shifted your whole direction, and now you know you're going to end up somewhere completely different world. Yeah, so it's going to be a completely different world. You're going somewhere new. It could be for some of you moving. Some of you will have to take on more responsibilities. A lot of people will be higher educated. Or you have some kind of skill and knowledge that is incredibly valuable to the world right now. Queen of Cups. A lot of you will be psychic readers. Some of you will again be writers. Some of you will have clients all over the world. Or if you publish a book, you will have readers all over the world. Some of you, it's something you're going to do with your intuition and your creativity that will connect to the whole world, okay? So for a lot of people here, will be connected to their intuition very, very strongly. Knight of Cups, and creativity as well. So for some, it will be musicians, poetry, actors, writers. For some of you who are business oriented, it will be going on business trips. And there's gonna be, a lot of what you've been dealing with is like people who are non-compatible, not aligned with truth. So for some, you're going to basically realign you to the higher vibration, to pull in higher vibrational people. But there is certainly an opening here for you to go into. A door is going to open, and you're going to have a completely new beginning, but it has to do with your creative talents and skills. 10 of Swords. I feel like you felt, for many of you, you couldn't keep going the way you were going, because it was a dead end, basically. That's what they're saying. Okay, is there any messages about relationships? I want to read the runes first. I feel like relationship is good because we're getting Gebo there. We're getting Fehu reversed and Rider reversed, which can mean that maybe there's been outside influences that has been challenging. For example, money, uncertainty in money situations, or maybe there's been blocks in moving forward or travel, or Rider speaks of when you're moving forward, but it's often also spiritually as well. So maybe there's been some blocks in that regard. Show us, creator. 2 of Pentacles. So maybe it's been like the relationship has been going a little bit in a circle, in a cycle, and maybe you want to take it to the next level, but feel like it's going to continue the way it's going now, the world, and maybe you feel like you're ready to take it to the next level. 10 of Wands, but there's so much responsibilities in maybe both of your lives, so you need to simplify your life. The Emperor. So the Emperor often speaks of when you want to maybe simplify your life, but then it's like more responsibilities instead. But they say simplify your life by organizing your life, organizing it. And then we get the Lover sideways. It's like maybe this is a relationship that's going a little bit sideways rather than forward. But don't try and control it too much. Your spiritual team is actually trying to help you get to an advantage position in your life. So I wouldn't try and control it too much, and it has to do with getting, if you're in a relationship, to get it to a very good place financially. And if you're not in a relationship, they're guiding you towards someone who's very stable. Okay, that's what they're doing. judgment. So if you have had problems in a relationship, this is a relationship that you might feel is at the brink, but then it gets saved. Like I said, it's like coming back together again. Or it's like you're meeting someone who's a leader or is attracted to your leadership abilities, but with the judgment it often ends up codependent, because one is very strong and takes on the leader role, and then the other one can become codependent. So they're saying this is really important now that you know who you are spiritually. You need to know what are your beliefs and what your values are. That's the way you conquer this codependency, if there is codependency there, okay? Because once you know what your spiritual beliefs are, especially what you believe in when it comes to who you are, what you truly believe in, then that's when everything will unlock for you in your life. It doesn't matter if you don't have the confidence right now, because confidence, you don't need confidence, you just need to move forward and knowing, you basically just need to know yourself. So it's like healer, know yourself, psychic, know yourself. Whoever it is that you are in the world, you need to get to know yourself a little bit better. And that has to do again with Five of Cups reversed, letting go of emotional baggage. And you have a lot to offer, you have a big personality. And also there's a strong connection here to animals, especially if you've had a pet that's passed over, okay? For some you could end up with a pet that will come back to you again or guide you in some way. Because it's almost like something is being brought back into your life again. But the only cup that showed up here was Five of Cups, and it's reversed, so you need to connect emotionally now to your life in a bigger way. You're very full of energy. You see wants, but sometimes wants is like running on autopilot. Sometimes they're so full of energy, so they need you to slow it down a little bit, connect to your heart, connect to your emotions, and then you'll know exactly what to do. The soulmate is here symbolized by King of Pentacles. And you could feel a little bit detached emotionally at the moment, but that's only because you are running high here on adrenaline all the time. So just start slowing it down a little bit. You don't have to do everything in it's like you're running maybe so many projects at the same time. So start simplifying your life and get organized. Okay, one last message, creator. Find out what your relationship is with money, especially what your ancestors believed about money. And ask Creator to give you, I can do it now as a download if you want to, a non-resistant energy with money. Money flows to you easily, and that you fulfill your life purpose in a way that gives you joy, abundance, and prosperity, and meaning, and joy. Because this bird is about to land, okay? And it means that you're gonna set roots soon, okay? So, yeah, Page of Cups. There's a more innocent phase, a more simpler phase in your life beginning. Okay, pile 1, and let me know how this resonated with you guys, and also feel free to check the other piles if you feel drawn to them. Bye. And I'm gonna now give a coffee cup reading for group 2. Ouroboros. Wow, that's powerful. This is a powerful message for you, group 2. Ouroboros, in your coffee cup, speak of rebirth and endings. A girl with a ponytail is inside the Ouroboros, signifying protecting someone or something that is very important to you, but perhaps it is you that is being protected right now. Perhaps you are returning to an old way of life, or you are walking away from something that was harmful to you. An Ouroboros speaks of the eternal cycle of life and death, and everything has a place and meaning. This symbol will help you see how everything in your life is connected and how it is sacred as well. This will help you connect deeper to yourself and your eternal spirit. So Ouroboros really is a symbol of the never-ending life, like it's never-ending. So this is, and you're very protected as well, okay? So this is a symbol of your spiritual protection. So look up Ouroboros, and if you've been dealing with some extreme energies in your life, know that everything has meaning, everything happens for a reason, and this is helping your soul growth in some way. And if you don't see how that can be possible right now, ask Creator to show it to you so that you can have the best and highest and best new beginning in your life. And Ouroboros is super intense spiritual message actually to get an Ouroboros. It means you have divine protection. It's like spirit has a ring around you right now. So, okay. Let's see from the Heal Yourself reading cards. I'm reading from this deck today. So at the bottom we're getting Pride. And at the top we're getting Pay Attention to Signs. So with the Ouroboros you will most likely get many more signs from spirit right now. You could be too prideful at the moment. That could block you in achieving something that could be your life purpose, okay? And look at the owl here. There is lots of signs coming your way. So let's look at Pride first. This is my Major Arcana stones. Oh, that's in regards to relationship. This is a Lovers, but I pulled it down reversed. So if you have had arguments in regards to a person you're in a relationship with, have a look at how your pride got in the way. Okay, what about attention to signs? Pay attention to signs. Okay, Judgment. That's Judgment there. So there's going to be clear signs, okay? You can't avoid the signs. Okay, they show us this Lovers reversed. 9 of Pentacles. You could be very independent, maybe to the point where you don't want to be, like if you're in a relationship, maybe your partner feels like you don't need them, or you push people away because you don't want to lose your independence, and that could end up, but they say the underlying energy is actually pride. You can be happy in a relationship and keep your independence, but you can't keep too much of your unhealthy pride. It could be unhealthy pride. What else here? What else do you want to say? King of Wands reversed. So it could be that you have this King of Wands reversed energy in your character, which is someone who's very prideful actually. Or perhaps you're dealing with someone who is prideful like this, and you've been on the receiving end of someone who is too prideful. And what you really want is 10 of Cups. So it's like 10 of Cups is a really positive card to get, but it can mean someone who wants things to be too perfect and is striving to perfection to the point where it actually takes away just it being spontaneous basically, and in the moment and fun in the moment, because it becomes a little bit trying to control every aspect of everything. So try and let go of some of the issues where you feel like you need to control it, where instead work with flow energy. Ask the creator to show you how to be in the flow in the highest and best way with grace and ease. Now let's ask about this Judgment card here. What signs are they trying to give you? Okay. There's a sign here with lion. So it could be, you could see Christian symbols. You could see strong symbols of archetypes. There's a cross here, so I do feel like for some of you, you could be connected to Christianity. There are a lot of symbols coming through, maybe very traditional symbols as well. But lion here is a sign to wake you up to become a lion, because when you look at the traditional Rider-Waite symbolism in the Judgment card, it is actually people who are being awakened to their true spiritual nature, which also is what the Leo, the Strength card is. It's actually to be awakened as a spiritual avatar, you could call it. And timing, it's just been a timing thing, but I feel like you have maybe delayed a few things, and now it's like, yeah, you need to get started on, you know what it is that you're meant to be doing. It's your life purpose actually. They're calling you to your life purpose. And now you're getting King of Wands upright, so it's like for a lot of you, you will be this King of Wands archetype. There could be strong Leo energy in your life operating, or the Leo archetype. You're meant to have some sort of leadership role in your life. You're not meant to take the back seat. You're meant to be main character, basically, they're saying. Okay, I want to look at the runes as well. Ouroboros, I feel like, means for you guys, you're meant to be the main character in your story. And here we see really great alignment here. You're meant to manifest all this abundance for yourself. This is a really good symbol actually. There's a wish coming true for you. It almost looks like a teacup, or a teacup is a sign that something's going to go really, really well. You get Otala, which is your ancestry, your beliefs and your values, your morals, and it's upright, so it looks like you actually really know what you believe in and why you believe in it. Then you're getting Pertro, and it's the right way up. So it's like nothing is being dumped on you. Like when it's like this, reverse, it's almost like something unfortunate is being revealed, or something that's going to be a bit shocking almost. But when it's this way, it's almost like you can manifest what you want. It's like you put in the fortune telling cup what you want to manifest, and at the top is Fehu, and Fehu is upright, and that's your abundance and prosperity. So I feel like you're definitely on the right track when it comes to your life purpose and Empress. It might have been a bit slow moving, but you're on the right track, and they say things almost like you will speed up a little bit. Six of Wands, you're very popular, and things will really start happening for you in this pile here, okay? Pile 2. Maybe you think that things are going a little bit slow in relationship wise, but they're saying with the relationship it's actually going to be someone very compatible to you, and it's not going to be drama filled. That's not the sort of relationship you're going to be in. If you're in a relationship then you think it is slow, it's meant to be quiet and peaceful relationship. It's not meant to be hectic drama. It's meant to be someone you're so compatible with that everything flows really, really well. 2 of Wands, you could have changed your minds, because here sometimes 2 of Wands when it ends up a little bit reversed, it's like maybe you're at a crossroad and you don't know how to prepare for what to come. Okay, what do you suggest, Creator? 2 of Cups. So now 2 of Cups is sideways. It's almost like you need to decide what you're going to do in a relationship. But they're saying maybe you're putting too much emphasis on the relationship, and this is something that will sort itself out. Now we're getting Knight of Pentacles reversed, so maybe you've been wanting to change jobs but you don't know if you should. Maybe some of you have faced unemployment, or you've been dealing with just stress in regards to work, but now we're getting success. So these blockages or whatever happened here in job and career was actually there to make you successful. So you made a really good decision in regards to your career. We're getting Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords reversed can mean someone is a little bit scorned. So maybe you got scorned in regards to this career, and you meant to just take the high road in regards to this. 7 of Wands a little bit reversed, but I'm going to put it upright because you're meant to be in some kind of advantage position, okay? And here's your 10 of Pentacles, so your investments. You're in some kind of, you have spiritual advantage now, right now, over your competitors, over your adversaries. You have the advantage right now. So now we're getting 8 of Cups. It's like so it's almost like maybe you feel like your life has been a little bit like a revolving door, and you just want it to go in a specific direction, and you don't want to be confused about it anymore. But they're saying that everything that you've learned while you were in this cycle taught you all the skills that you needed. Now we get Hanged Man reversed, so they need you to see what the meaning of it was, because when it's reversed, it's almost like then people don't understand why things happened. But if you've been dealing with a very toxic person in a relationship or a friendship, then you might have to just see the truth about the person. Okay, they want you to just see the truth about the person, and if you can't, so ask the Creator to show it to you. Just ask the Creator to show it to you in a way that is safe for you. And then we get King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, so basically there is more money and financial success coming your way. That's the lesson here. The lesson was for you to be successful and to grow something that was maybe you had to take a step back I feel like a lot of you had to go backwards to start something and regrow something from scratch almost. That's what it feels like. But you're coming from now, maybe you feel like, oh, I don't want to do that. But you're actually coming at it from a position of strength right now. has to do with your home. So for a lot of you, you're going to really improve on your home life, okay? Maybe you're going to move. For some of you, you will move and find out where you truly belong, where your home truly is, okay guys? That's for some of you. So is there another message about their home? Yeah, everything that happened was there to give you everything you needed. So there was a lot of luck in this situation. But you were blocked because everything that happened where you were blocked was there to give you the right direction and steer you in the right direction to where you're meant to be, where you're meant to live, where your journey is, where your life path is. To basically, you would have gone in the wrong direction. So they needed to steer you in the right direction. So if it hadn't happened, something much worse would have happened. And that's where Hanged Man came reversed, because you might not see that right now. But they're just basically trying to show you everything that happened very specifically to get you on the right track to where your home is and where you truly belong, okay? Pile 2, hope that resonated. And also feel free to check out my other piles. Group 3, this is your coffee cup reading. Okay, Keresos, group. Ah, wolves! Love it. All 3 were so amazing. Wolf. You can see there's a pack of wolves here. Wolves in your coffee cup speak of a social environment that provides much intelligent or intellectual stimulation. There is a strong sense of loyalty and shared purpose amongst you. You could also experience a stronger sense of intuition and instinct. If you feel hard to trust, you could be learning a valuable lesson in who can be trusted and who cannot be. So wolf really is about your soul family. And also wolf is as a healing energy as well. Wolf will scare away unwanted spirits, and it will clear away unwanted energy as well in your life. And it's also about keeping the family unit strong as well. So look at wolf spirit, because that's your spirit animal, and it's also coming through to give you support in your life right now. You got beautiful wolf, and you can see how that aligns up with your reading. I'm using the Heal Yourself reading card today, and I'm also reading using my major arcana stones that I made ages ago, that I never really use much, but I thought today I am going to use it. Okay, I'm going to first pull a card from Heal Yourself reading cards. Help from above, so you will get divine intervention, help in your life. Wild, so no wonder we got wolf. You're meant to go into the wild and have some kind of yeah, we'll see what runes and cards are showing up for you in the tarot cards, or in the stones, but looks like you're gonna go on a bit of an adventure and find out something about yourself that is very wild, very natural actually. So maybe you have lived a little bit artificial, but now you're gonna end up finding out who you truly are. Okay. Okay. This is actually the devil card. So help from above and then the devil. So it's divine protection against negativity. Especially if you've been dealing with addictions and negative thinking. If you've been dealing with power struggles where people have taken some kind of horrible actions towards you. Then they say there's help and protection from above, okay? And wild, we're actually getting temperance. This is temperance. So you are, and temperance can mean actually going on a journey. It's an adventure, it's a travel somewhere. So for some of you, you're gonna escape some kind of situation in your life that could have been very, very toxic, okay? Let's find out more. Pile 3. Get clarification on the devil. Ace of Cups. So you're gonna get spiritually, you're gonna be reborn again and have some kind of renewal spiritually. And all the negative forces will get pulled out of your life. And it will be recycled into energies that is useful for the planet. And it usually ends up as compost actually. So you can do Qigong exercises and channel this yourself, but you're also getting a lot of divine help from above doing this, okay? And then we're getting Queen of Wands, Wild, and Sagittarius. So many of you are going to be going on an adventure, an expedition even. And you're going to find out a lot about yourself. But this is about a topic. You're going to learn about a topic that you are incredibly, very, very passionate about. Because when Queen of Wands show up, it's always someone who this is something that you want to talk about all the time, that you want to learn about and then teach. You know, so it's like something you're really, really interested in. Okay, we're gonna find out some more. Since we got wolves, I think also you're gonna connect with like-minded people, okay? So here we get quite a lot going on. We do get Rider with Urus. Urus is the wild, so I knew Urus would show up because it always shows up when it has to do with the wilderness. But it's like maybe you're a bit afraid because we get Hagala. So Urus and Hagalas together, it really does speak of the wild, and it speaks of wild weather as well. So some of you will encounter wild weather. And then it's like Fehu, which is luck, and then Sovelo, which is success. So it's like you're gonna go on this huge journey, but it's gonna take you to a place that is very successful, where it's very prosperous and abundant, but you're gonna be very safety conscious. So it's almost like you're gonna go on this journey because you're gonna safeguard something in your life that's very, very important to you, and you know you can't do it from where you are right now. That's for some of you, okay? So you need to have this change in your life, this massive change. And it's like risky, but it's more riskier not to do it, if that makes sense. So 7 of Cups reversed, it could mean that where you are now has become very toxic. And it's a place where your mind is constantly dealing with... it's just not a place where your mind can be at peace right now. And here we get the Devil again. So it's like this torment in the situation or in the environment you're in right now. 3 of Swords, and it's causing you heartache. And then we get a Knight of Swords reversed, so that can speak of the person doing this to you, if there is an actual person or it's a belief or a system that you're under right now that is not for your highest good, okay? So it's like something you need to disconnect from. And now we're getting 5 of Swords. This is a very toxic environment, and that's why you're being guided to leave or make the appropriate changes. Now we're getting King of Swords. So King of Swords sometimes is someone who's so in their head that they have lost a little bit of touch with themselves. So this is somewhere where you need now to use your intellect, your instincts, but you need to be in a situation where you can start connecting back to yourself again. Well, so you need to find your place in the world, and that's where you're being guided to right now. You will get very specific messages. And 8 of Swords, it could be very confusing right now, and you're holding on to something that maybe make you feel safer, but it actually is not your friend. So you're meant to let go of this, but you can do it in a slow way. 4 of Swords, so bury the hatches with whoever it is that is causing you agony right now. Just bury the hatches and disconnect from this situation or person. Page of Swords, and it's connecting to 3 of Swords. So it could be like you're feeling like you need to know everything to keep yourself safe. Getting King of Wands, but it's a little bit sideways. So there is people that around you that will help you. You just need to, you need to disconnect from the drama, because Hanged Man with 5 of Swords, you're meant to just have no arguments or drama with people right now. You're meant to disconnect from this situation and actually go where you are, your new environment, which is 4 of Wands. And you know where, I feel like you already have the skills, the abilities and the intellect to take you there, okay? And they just want you to get started, because right now I feel like they could be dangerous not to take appropriate actions right now. Look at Hagalas and Vunjus. It's like you need to go from Hagalas, which is hail, it's wild weather, it is elements that you cannot control, to Vunjo, which is where you will actually be really appreciated. So you're going from a hostile environment into a place where you're going to be really appreciated as a person, where people really want to be around you, they want to support you, you're part of something. This is a wolf pack basically, okay? So you are meant to, there are people, maybe you already know who they are, that really care about you, who is your wolf pack. And that's where you're being very strongly now guided to connect to. And they're your soul family, okay, pile 3. So I hope this resonated. And also if you feel guided to the other piles, please check them out. Bye!